For instance, I dated someone that was very judgmental. Well, that's
What when you say judgmental, what does that mean?
Basically, I'll just, for instance, I was making Thanksgiving dinner one night, and I very rarely made Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm dating him, but the last thing at 35 years old, do I need you to call your mother to find out how to make this turkey, and.
Oh no.
And then telling me what I'm doing wrong.
Oh no.
No, I don't need that.
Because now he's going to make the turkey.
I don't need that. Right. So
Okay.
that's just one simple thing. But if that is his personality,
Right.
Somebody that, for instance, likes to bicker
Right.
back and forth, regardless.
Oh my goodness, yes. And
know what
there
I
are
mean?
people like that.
Yeah, they just like to argue.
They just do.
They
You're
like
like,
arguing
leave
points.
me alone.
It's
Go bite on
tiring.
somebody else.
That's tiring.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
tiring.
Yeah.
You don't always want to have to say yes when they're saying no, or vice versa. So.
Or even as I was sharing with one individual, I said it's perfectly acceptable to have a different opinion, but it does not mean a war.
Right. Like politics is
I'm
these
not.
days.
I don't like getting involved in those kinds of things if it doesn't profit.
Right.
Meaning you have your opinion, I have mine. Can we agree to disagree?
Absolutely.
Put it on park and keep moving.
That's right. Yes. I talk about that under politics.
Yeah,
in the
I
book.
love that. That was a great
Yeah.
section. That
Yes.
was great. Can you ever win talking about politics?
I don't know about that.
I don't either.
I try to refrain from it, and I'm out on Facebook quite a bit, and you see all these things. I've watched how the conversations go, and that's why I honestly believe that there should be no parties. You just stand on, here's my list of things that I believe, these are the things I don't believe,
and either
everybody go vote.
Right.
And I just see so much hatred in the conversations.
Well,
that
it triggers, Kimberly, it triggers a button. And the button is, as I tell people, since I've been in politics, I have political friends on both sides. And find myself irritated a lot, so I don't want to talk about it. But I say to people, can you let your politics be known when you vote?
Yeah.
Just vote, and it's done.
Right.
You know, whatever your decision, it's such a personal thing, and I have seen it destroy relationships.
I have too.
Have you seen that?
Yes, yes. Yeah, well, it could have.
Yeah.
Had I not just
Said, I can't.
because I've had conversations with people, and they're firm in their beliefs.
Yeah,
and that's
fine,
okay.
fine.
And I don't even mind the debate a little
Right,
bit, but there's a point where I stop it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because it's not doing anything for me.
Well, I think that's such a powerful piece in your book where it's not doing anything for you.
Right, it's not.
And you always leave those conversations feeling grimy. I don't know about your experience, but at one point I was on talk radio quite a bit, and I did have politicians as friends on, and they could say whatever, but they will say, Michelle was like, you're not dragging me in the
No
sewer,
way.
buddy. I'm not coming there with you. And it was okay because if I didn't see the benefit to my own account, then I just made a choice. And I look at people in relationships, and I really think that can be a killer. Politics can be a killer, unless you're a politician,
Right.
arguing with another politician. But I do not think in loving relationships, addressing those kinds of things does not add 1 point to your side
Right.
of the road. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I've actually, with a personal relationship that I have, I had made the decision, the conscious decision, I'm not going to argue politics with anyone.
Right.
I'll talk about issues,
Right.
but I will not argue about
Right.
it, and I will not get overheated about it. And
Right.
you can sit there on the phone or in person, and you can watch that other person as you're disconnecting from it.
As you're
You can-
disconnecting.
as
I
you're
mean, if they
disconnecting.
watch your body language, you're moving this way.
But watch them.
Oh.
Look at them and how heated they're getting,
And
and
I'm
how
like,
their blood
what?
pressure's going up, and you can see them literally,
Yeah.
stressed.
Right.
And
Right.
you realize, I don't want to be that person.
No,
I don't
no,
want to be that
no.
person.